Hey everyone, so just testing before we start. As you can see, I do think the camera issue's been fixed. I think it was the USB extension cable of all things, because as you can see, it's working. So we're all good. I'm just gonna play a little bit more music. I gotta use the bathroom and then we're gonna begin with the podcast, okay? But I think the days of camera issues may finally be behind us. It only took like 3 months to figure out. All right, I'll be right back, everybody.
Ayo, DSP projecting here. Once again starting my content when I'm actually ready to start. And of all things, using an extension cable that didn't come with your device was the problem with your device. If only DSP used tech how it was intended to be used and didn't just connect shit together and because it fits it should be doing exactly what he wants. Kinda like how he wants his taxes to work. Let's go!
Today, FYI, is only one stream. Reason being, tonight I gotta do some private stuff that I have to do every year around this time of year. And anyone who owns their own business in the United States has to deal. That looks a lot better now, by the way. Anyone who lives in the United States has to deal with stuff every year like this. Baloney. I want to kind of break this up. I have to do this work off stream, but at the same time, I don't want to like completely derail or screw up my streaming schedule. And I was thinking about, I could just sit down and do all the work that I need to do for this tax stuff like night. But if I do that, then I'm only streaming half as much. And I was thinking about, we have goals for this week. We want to hit these goals and do DSP tries that people want. And I'm like, if I'm only streaming half as much, we're never going to hit these goals. So probably we'll take tonight off. And then hopefully, as long as everything goes according to plan tonight, meaning I got all the information, I'm easily able to start getting it where I need to get it, uploading it and scanning documents and putting stuff into spreadsheets and all kinds of crap. All right. Hopefully, then that means that it'll be streamlined work and I won't have to worry about, oh no, I'm going to have to do a million streams or take off a million streams to do this. So maybe I'll stretch it out. All right. So maybe I'll do it like one stream this week, one stream next week, stuff like that off so that I can get this work done. Okay. Anyway, good morning, everyone.
Private stuff that he has to do every year at around this time? I thought he was gonna say bang his wife for his birthday, but we all know that he never bangs his wife. Baloney. You could be an adult and bang your wife. Get your taxes done in a timely manner. Bro, it's March 18th and you're talking about stretching this out? Taxes are due April 15th, and his taxman will need lead time for him to be doing his thing. No wonder DSP is always getting in trouble with the IRS. His accountant does not give a fuck. It's just so wild that working outside of streaming hours was not an option in that whole discussion either.
FYI, I have come to a determination. This week's Mark Guys will be riding solo. What I mean by that is I'm not going to have any co-hosts appear this week. I've decided against it only because I'm juggling a lot already this week. I am talking with some people. I have right now I have like 2 people who I'm strongly considering as a co-host for Smart Guys, and I may have them on the show.
FYI, he had to explain what riding solo means because it usually means that Kat is riding solo on her birthday because DSP does not bang her. So I was going to make a Ralpha Mal joke here, but later, in a no-miss scenario, RTU is going to be on the Level 1 podcast tomorrow, so fuck me. Nope, not a bit. We'll get to it. No slide whistle here, unfortunately.
Jeez. You guys are mean. I just want to give it a shot. I've never done it before. Again, I'm trying to experiment and do different things. Life is boring when you just do the same thing over and over, is it not? You want to try various different things. And, I'm sure... Stupid thing is caught. There we go. There we are. I'm sure there's a chance I'll try it and I won't like it. And if I don't like it, I'll be honest about it. I'll tell you guys, it's crappy, I don't like it. But maybe I will like it. So let's give it a shot, right? All right. Now, there's also an emo.
Okay, he was talking about British food in that last clip before he hits his head on the mic, replay on screen. But it very well sounds like he could have been talking about the no-miss scenario with RTU on the Level 1 podcast. No fake outs this time, I promise.
All right, whatever is on your schedule, I need you to stop. I need you to cancel it. Tomorrow, were you going to go to the dentist? No, you're not. That root canal you've been needing, it can wait. Just put up with the pain. All right? Were you going to a court hearing because of your DUI charges? You could skip it. It's okay. You're not going. Doesn't matter if you go to jail. This is more important. Are you getting married tomorrow? Well, looks like someone's getting jilted at the altar. Because, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is going to be a huge episode of the Level 1 podcast. All right? One of the biggest I've ever done. In fact, I'm going to go to say tomorrow will likely be the biggest episode of the Level 1 podcast that I've ever done in history. All right? You ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow on the Level 1 podcast, my guest will be Review Tech USA. Also known as Rich, or The Basement, or whatever the hell he goes by now, because I guess he deleted his Review Tech channel. It doesn't exist anymore. All right? So, yes, it is 100% confirmed. I've got his Discord info finally. Took ages to get it. The only way this isn't happening is if he backs out absolute last minute. But I confirmed 100% with the man that he will be here tomorrow. All right? Now, I want to emphasize this will be a no-miss scenario. I don't care if you're a fan of Rich, if you're a hater of Rich. I don't care if you're a fan of mine, if you're a hater of mine. I don't care if you're a fan of Kino Casino, a hater of Kino Casino. I don't care if you're somewhere in between all of this, because many of you are. I feel like with all this stuff that's been going crazy over the last, 8 to 10 months or however long it's been at this point, I don't even know. All right? You're not going to want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be must watch. All right? Trust me on this. You've wanted to see me confront this man for how long? And it's finally going to happen tomorrow, right here on the Level 1 podcast. Fair enough? So, all eyes on this show tomorrow. All right? Much warranted. You're going to want to see it. I'm glad I was on the front page of Kick for this part, although you're probably all asleep by the time I got to it. I probably should have led with this. But I'm not that smart. I'm too old. Yeah.
Ah, shit, my bad, guys. I got the term no miss scenario and a day late and a dollar short confused again. I've been watching too much DSP. But holy smokes, how quickly he crawls to the enemies of his enemies, driven purely out of desperation. But here's my hot take. This isn't desperation out of what will happen when PPP drops the DMs Friday. This is an I'm desperate for money to pay off the IRS for the taxes I keep on delaying filing situation. But he missed that gravy train. He wants everyone to be there, and everyone will, but he will not be getting a dime. He banned the casino money, and the casino money is who paid for the drama. He will get embarrassed by RTU because even though RTU is RTU, it's just that easy pickings when it comes to DSP. His whales hopefully won't support it because it's not what they like, and he's gonna somehow look bad in front of RTU, just like every other interview he's done. All while the IRS stands over the shell of a man that remains of Phil and says, "Give me, give me." Now, as everyone is fully aware, this channel was started not to mock Phil, not to make him the focus of my ridicule. It's to fund a pied de terre in Normandy. And this isn't a plug to get you to join as a member for early access to videos where I explain exactly how I'm doing that. This is to explain how Normandy, that's a department in France. Yup, that France, the home to Ubisoft.
Right? Wow. Venom boxing gloves, which of course they show on a black man. They just had to, and then they actually will go whine and say, why is everyone bullying us? Why does everyone say our game's woke? Why is everyone saying the game is bad? Why is everyone? Because you're an idiot. There's the only reason why, because you're stupid. You don't understand culture. You don't understand gamers. You don't understand anything. You're a bunch of morons sitting in a boardroom. You French idiots, right? Ubisoft, we know what we're doing. The boxing gloves, you fucking morons. It's Japanese, you fucking idiot. Do you know anything in Japan? Have you ever been to Japan? You ever had anything Japanese at all in your life? Do you not even know what the culture is? Like, I guess not. But then whine and complain about it. Wah. Wah. People don't like us. Wah. Yes, because you're dumb.
That's some serious projection there, Phil. And that's coming from a guy with a channel named DSP Projecting. Ha ha ha, I am Phil, I know what I am doing. It's France, you fucking idiot. Do you know anything about France? Have you ever been to France? Have you ever had anything French at all in your life? Do you even know what the culture is? Because, Philip, I have. It's a ton of vacation, the ability to retire, and free health care. For a man who has none of that and spends his time hiding from his fat, sick, dying wife, while simultaneously using her situation as a pity shield to protect his ego from the reality of his future, being French might just not be so bad. Judge yourself before you judge others, or judge those who have not subscribed or liked, then commented on this video. For all those who have, thank you, and to all, deuces.